the timer go down and stuff. I'll play a hole. He'll probably bark. I'll let him in. I just want to say, really, I always say something before stream, and it's so boring when I watch it back. I just want to say huge shout out to Plex. If you don't know what Plex is, go to Facebook Messenger, I believe it is, or just Google Plex. Google the word Golf Clash Plex or something. It's a Facebook thing. They saved my butt by giving me notes for Tour 10, the new ones. And I think I went like 6-1 or something using their notes, so super happy with it. Nope, wrong button. This is not standard. This has got to be a glitch. Smallest. Smaller. It's like I got to walk my way up, because if I just go up... Oh, okay, it's going to make a liar out of me. That feels good right there. Let's see. Chris, what's up, buddy? Awesome to see you as well. Fuchsbau. Good to see you, man. Yep. Mike just said it right. PL3X. If you're... Alan, how are you, buddy? If you're looking for... a way to, kind of figure out the holes, elevation. I mean, it tells you everything. It's just like Ball Breaker's notes. So, let's see. We're going to go with the APOC, and it says a Kingmaker, but, we've been... I'm going to still go Titan. I'll save the Kingmakers for the par 3s, especially on a tournament where I'm playing like doo-doo. It might be doo-doo! Bow! It's so awesome to know I'm saying it right. I did, Alan. Kind of got scammed a little bit, too. But... what can I say? I don't want to whine. 9-2. Mid tee to right side triangle. Max Hook. The heck? I don't know what's going on here, but it looks good so far. Looks great. Wasn't expecting that. Awesome. Yeah, I probably will. Golf and Sonic, thanks. So, Mike, if you're still here, I'm curious. How many times have you gotten out on the links, and where you been streaming, man? I'm sure everyone in here knows Michael Bolton. MBS, like the RG3, but better. %. Oh, I did that. I guess 10% isn't a huge deal if we're not driving on the pin. Okay. Center back of cup. Okay, is there... Okay, cool. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We'll call it like 28. Perfect. Get in the hole. Help me out here.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more Calvin.
What's up, Fez? Is Fez? Sorry. Oh, okay. I know about the getting relegated, man. I've been playing this whole time, but I haven't really been playing much in the, for like the, during the week, only the tournaments, not the tour play. But, so I got relegated to Expert 1, and with this 9-hole cup coming up, I'm like, no, I'm not playing pro. Even though Expert owned me on the front nines. But it's definitely easy to get away from you. Alright, so we should have been coming in with a minus 12 at least. Not going to hole 11 with a minus 12. Don't need that. Since it's a par 3, I'll play it really quick. I don't hear the dog barking, so... Okay. Hello, Jay Young. How are you? I've never heard of Phasmophobia. What's up, Daniel? Oh, I bet. Yep, and like clockwork, he's scratching at the door barking. Yeah, it's just a par 3. Nice. He's howling. I love howling with him. Oh, Cookie Crisp. All right. 8.1 back. 0.7 right. That right, kinda ish. 8.2 is going to be 8.3. Oh, crap. Okay, right on time. Freaking weird, man. I let dude out first, and then I let Aki out, and then dude comes running to the door. So hey, you know, I don't know. Maybe he didn't get to finish. I don't want to take any chances. Hey, Chad. He's like, I don't even know how to do it. Aki. It's kind of late. Aki. Akamaru. In the USA, I was. In the USA, I was. In the USA. Come here. Come on, let's howl. Make me look like an idiot. I just never had a dog that howled like that. Now he's all. Get him all excited at freaking 10:30 at night. Not a smart idea, RJ. What was that? You make the funniest noises, dog. Once you get them started, there's no stopping. Okay. Max plus 5. Max OP and left curl T to the left edge triangle. Oh, I love it too, yeah. What's up, handsome Dave? Daniel Rudall, good to see you. You get burnt out by playing so much, RJ. I know when I played, I did 6 months of grinding and playing in every tournament. Yeah, Trevor. I think last stream I was saying I was getting it was getting a little stale, but I think as long as I just worry about playing tournaments and only play what I have to play during the week to either get promoted or just, you know, stay where I'm at, I should be good. Nope, 100% Husky. Siberian, but we rescued him, so we didn't pay. What's up, Ryan Langford? Dwayne Johnson? Barry W? Good to see you all. Handsome Dave, love that name. Okay, no push-up. Go with the Titan here. 5.8 top, 3 left. I think we've been going into the rough on the right side, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Sandy, I think they communicate. Sometimes I'll be watching like a dog. Like, you know, you got Adam, your dog trainer, like a dog trainer type thing out there. It's just, you know, sometimes their ears perk up, other times it's like they don't even notice it. They just tune it out. See, I like the minis, but it's much different for me because I love hanging out with you guys. You know, it's not about the game for me. Why does that look like it's way over here? Okay. I put a little more curl on it because we kept going into the rough on the right, but also I cheapened the ball, so we got one less side spin, so that seems to have worked out very well. Had we put less curl on it, I think we would have ended up more to the right, in more trouble. I love this song. This is like such a chill song. Alan, I don't do grind sessions if you're asking about me. Mike Manson, I'm sorry, what's up, buddy? I've had a Great Dane. They're beautiful dogs, Trevor. But I got the Great Dane very late in her life. A friend gave me the Great Dane. It's kind of funny too, because I had a German Shepherd, a huge German Shepherd. We're gonna do this. And they had they fought a lot over dominance. What's up, Daffy? Awesome to see you, bud. Oh, you're right there. We're gonna have a party all night long. Beautiful day today. We got up to the 70s. It's 42 now. I took all the plastic down off of my window because I wanted to open my window, but both my screens are freaking broken. I tried putting the lining in my screen before. I probably didn't do it right, but it was a horrible pain in the butt. But we have a place nearby that you could just take your screens to, and they'll put new screen in there. See, we have a cat that just loves to claw at the screen, so it would be really cool if they could put like some sort of heavy-duty screen in there or something. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything for that, but it's not like a hole in the screen. It's punched out at the bottom, so the bottom is not attached, so it's kind of like a sheet flapping in the wind. No bugs, because, you know, yesterday or the day before it was probably in the 30s. But, you know, we can't keep it like this. I might run it up there tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. And then, you know, usually you can pick it up in about 2 or 3 days. Oh, you'll get it, Golfin' Sonic. Any advice for a Great Dane? Honestly, what's up, Mike Fox? Awesome to see you, buddy. Wonderful dogs. Just don't have another very large dog with it. My German Shepherd and my Great Dane got into some pretty nasty fights. And the Great Dane was old, but I do feel like one of those fights cost her her life. It wasn't like the Shepherd didn't kill her outright, but the Shepherd like ripped a hole in her arm, and you know, we got it stitched up and everything like that, but I think some kind of infection set in, and it was just, you know, I think it was the infection that killed her. But it was sad. You know, the Shepherd was like, hey, this is my house. And the Great Dane was like, I'm bigger than you. And, you know, there was just this constant, not bigger, but taller. And, you know, the German Shepherd won a majority of it. Now, One of the cute things, though, was the name of my dog, the German Shepherd that I had before the Great Dane, was Duke. And the name of the Great Dane that was already named when I got her was Duchess. But unfortunately, yeah, they couldn't get along. That would be my only advice, unless you have a big dog that doesn't care. I don't know. If you get a Great Dane as a puppy, you should be fine. But if you do get a full-grown older one like we did, it was still a great pet. It just didn't want to be told what to do. I'm thinking when I'm done streaming, I might make some tilapia. Maybe throw some potatoes in there.
Maybe some potatoes, not tilapia.
Mom got the good tilapia. It's got the skin on it.
I bought that, I think.
Yeah, don't you want it? It's in the freezer. It's still
I already
good.
ate.
Oh, well.
Maybe.
What's up, Jeffrey? Say hi to Jeffrey.
Put less salt on it.
Say hi to Jeffrey.
It's good, Jeffrey.
What's good, Jeffrey?
It's good, Jeffrey.
What's good, Jeffrey?
That's for you.
Oh, Black Labs are... We had a Black Lab mix named Bongo, one of my first dogs, like probably my second or third dog I ever had in my life. And yeah, that dog didn't want anything to do with dominance. It could care less who was the dominant one. It just wanted to be, you know, friends with everyone. So how you been, Jeffrey? How's things going up in the Great White North? Great North White? I don't know how you say it. Man, I know I said this multiple times, but as a teenager, I always dreamt of camping around Hudson Bay. Someone once told me, like, there's certain parts of Hudson Bay that you could only get in and out by plane. And, you know, it would just be awesome to camp up there. I couldn't do it, you know, now, obviously, with the anxiety. But as a teenager, I always thought it would be cool to go up there with a couple friends and, you know, I don't know if we would necessarily live off the land, but we'd definitely be fishing and stuff like that. Yeah, the good thing about my husky is he does play kind of rough, but he is playing. My poodle's older than him, and you know, sometimes he'll bite my poodle's leg and just try to like pull it out from under him. He's not trying to hurt him, so you know, I just gotta distract him with something else. .1 right, 1.1 back. I'm not even going to go to .1 because I feel like, okay, 10.5 is going to be like 10.2. We always come up short here. A little closer. Yeah, tilapia is just some fish. It was the first fish I ever liked. When I was a kid, my mom always got like breaded fish, you know, whether it was fish sticks or, you know, you had like your McDonald's fish sandwich or the kind that you buy in the freezer section like that. And I never liked it. And then one time my wife made it. She's like, "You've never had real fish." I'm like, okay. So she made me some tilapia and I was hooked. That was my favorite. Now I'll eat just about anything. I love, you know, salmon. I don't know. I guess I pretty much just buy tilapia or salmon, but those are probably the two most popular, you know, in the grocery store. So it's not like I'm picky. I'd probably be a little wary of getting, you know, a fish that I didn't know anything about. I would definitely try it. I just wouldn't buy much of it. I'm your dog trainer. You know, I'm actually doing pretty good. What's up, Tommania? What's up, Dwayne Johnson? Your son and you are on day 4 of COVID. Yeesh. Well, Jeffrey, you probably heard me say it 1,000 times, but if you're going to get COVID, this is the COVID you'd want to get, you know? I mean, that does not mean that it's a fun ride, you know? I hope you have a pulse oximeter and, you know, just make sure that your oxygen level doesn't go below 90. If it does, you know, you got to go to the emergency room, get some supplemental oxygen. Another thing that I did, I had my oxygen go down to 92, which I guess is borderline, but I wasn't like struggling to breathe or anything. You know, they just said to take it periodically. Don't buy the cheapest one. They suck. And, you know, just keep checking. You're lucky you and your son were sick at the same time. I don't know if that's lucky, but my son got sick right after me. So I had to quarantine while I was sick. And then I had to quarantine because, you know, COVID's kind of scary. You know, my son didn't want to be alone in his room or anything. So I'm like, come hang out with me, man. I got a king-size bed. We'll watch some movies. If you fall asleep, you know, I don't care. You know, when I was younger, we never had a plague or anything like that for... You know, that I was able to man up with or whatever. He didn't get all that sick, but again, you know, my wife got Delta. She should have went to the hospital. I think she said her pulse oximeter read like 88 or 87 or something pretty low like that. Crap, did anyone see the yardage on that? Oh, I need to pay attention. But yeah, I think Delta just makes you feel 1,000 times worse, and it's way more dangerous. But another thing I did, Jeffrey, another thing I did though too was I did breathing exercises, meaning take a deep breath in, slowly, hold it for like 5 seconds, and then blow it out your mouth slowly with pursed lips. The main thing that I'm seeing with COVID, or, you know, the doctors are worried about with COVID, is pneumonia, and then the pneumonia turning into something worse. So I was told by my doctor that we don't use all of our lungs when we're breathing normal, like how I'm talking to you right now. I'm not using all my lungs. 342, you guys rock.
Gee, I'm sorry.
Oh. What's jazz?
5, 10, 15, 16. Three, 7. Damn it. So anyway, what I was saying is, like, when you breathe normally, you have like little sacs at the bottom of your lung that don't open and close with the rest of your lung, and that's where the pneumonia usually sets in for people. So, you know, just a few times a day, if you do that, just make sure you don't get pneumonia. That's the biggest thing, you know. Jesse, what's up? We got Jesse in the house, one of my boys. Wrong button. This is when I'm just grooving. And then, you know, we can't forget Adam. I love these guys. What's up, D-Champ? Oh, those are two of my favorites. Oh, I forgot to switch to that. Okay. I got worried for a minute. I'm like, whoa. Oof. He's very talented, Adam. No clue. Kavak, what's up, buddy? Man, you guys rock. Look at this, man. Jesse comes in every once in a while, says what's up, shows some love. I appreciate you, brother. But I gotta say, man, you came in and the chat just freaking lit up, man. You are loved in this community. No doubt about that. And well deserved as well. What's up, Kevin Roos? Are you going to be doing disc golf? Man, I thought disc golf sounded fun till I saw one of Jesse's videos. I don't know if he posted it on YouTube. And if he did, it might have just been private. But man, he was in a freaking forest and he had to like throw it around, you know, like hook it to the left and hook it to the right. I would never find my Frisbee. All right, we're going to overpower just a tad here because that's just too dangerous. I could make like the smallest error and just get in trouble. Dwayne Johnson, that's what was happening to me yesterday. And that's why I think I'm doing a little bit better today. Because I just came in with zero expectations, you know? Yesterday I was trying my best to, you know, get myself in a great position for a run on gold. And I finished with a -12 on one account and a -10 on the other. So right now, I would like to finish top 50 on both of these, which is going to be a challenge. But we're running out of Kingmakers. Alex Spurlock, what's up, buddy? I'm only human. All right, setting up at max, 0.5 back, and 1.05. I wonder if that's supposed to be 1.5, because 1.05, man, that's yeah, it's probably 1.5 right spin. Max OP right curl, T to left edge of the triangle. We're hitting perfect. Just do it. We got 51 people in here. I know that doesn't mean that there's going to be 51 people on the chat, but raise your hand. Say me or something. Has anyone in here been able to completely avoid COVID and not get it? I don't care about your vaccination status, none of that. I don't want to get political. I don't know if I know anyone who hasn't gotten COVID. And I'm wondering, if you personally, or if your wife's sitting next to you, first of all, you have an awesome wife or husband. We do have a couple awesome ladies that come in occasionally, including Sandy and Jess. And Carol. So Ronald Howell has not had COVID. Jeff has not had COVID. Barry's been COVID-free. Fuchsbau. What's up, Terry McCauley? But still, out of 50 people, if I were to turn around and say how many people have had it, I feel like 90% of the people would say they have, What are we pushing up again? 12, so we're pushing up to 15. Max OP right curl to like here. Slow down, ball. Please slow down. Okay, cool. Vladimir had it twice. Yikes. My wife might have had it twice. She tested negative. She tested positive the first time, which was like our first Thanksgiving with COVID. When there was no, there was nothing to treat it. Very little was known. People were dying at a much higher clip. And then I tested positive, and then she got sick right after me. Everyone in the house got sick right after me. But only me and my son tested positive. So go figure that. I don't like this fairway. I'm overpowering just a tad. Last time I underpowered here. Yeah, look at that shit. I don't understand that. I mean, I guess it's because I overpowered it a little bit, but I missed my last time doing that as well. That's gonna hurt. So if we get a hole-in-one, if we get a hole-in-one and an eagle, we could still finish with the 24, which I don't even know if 24 will get us a top finish or not. Let's see here. Michael De La Cruz, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Golf Class John K's back. We also got Jesse Huntley in the house. Tom Sawyer, what's up, man? Yeah, I don't even know if I legally had COVID. You know, I mean, I guess I did because my doctor said it was on my chart that I tested positive, but it was just to take, you know, one of the tests you take at home. So, like, there was no documentation on it or anything that I know of.
Great shot.
Nine, 5. What's up, Paul Shizumu? Ah, I keep coming in short. I'm gonna try 0.5 backspin. Maybe even like 0.3 backspin on my next shot. All right, last hole on this account. Scary one. Push to max. Oh, this is the one where we're doing like 20 rings. I feel good about it. So we can get to a minus 23. I don't think that's going to be top 50. Not really wanting like a top 50 either, though, to be honest. I mean, I do want the top 50, but I want to be higher. You know, it's like, I don't know how many Kingmakers you get for 50th place, but I know you get more if you're like in the top 10, but the top 10's just way out of my league at the moment. Oh, okay. He wrote in red. He played it with the Titan. So far, 4 times he hit the lamppost. So, knowing that, we're not going to go with a Titan. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking about using like a season 30 something ball. Are we out? Or does this account just not have them? Alright, whatever. We'll just go with the Kingmaker. Because I think I hit the bush once, if I'm not mistaken. I think Golf Clash needs a sponsor like Manscaped or something. Got to get them bushes trimmed. Alright, now 20 rings. 10. That's 20-ish. Push up to max. Oh, what kind of bounce was that? That was a nasty bounce. Hopefully we can still make it. Instead of going far, it went up. Who is this guy? He just screams 1980s. He's trying too hard to look like Little Richard, though. Ingrid Aussie Chick, how are you? What's up, Mark Crabtree? What's up, Mike Tabicki? That doesn't surprise me. Mark Crabtree, what's up, bud? We had a bunch of high wind. I had to take my fat butt up on a ladder. And, reattach the phone line coming from the pole. That was scary. Alright, I think this is a pretty flat green, if I'm not mistaken. Nice to have you here live. Yeah, I clicked on it. It didn't even say his first name. It just says DeBarge. He does kind of look like he doesn't look like Little Richard, but he looks like he's trying to look like Little Richard. If that makes sense. It's got to be the hair. And I'm curious. I don't remember what hole it was. I think it was like hole hole 16 maybe or something. I don't know which one it was where we had a really, really close wedge shot, but the green was just so bumpy. If that happens to me again, I'm dunking. I used to love this song. Funky Cole Medina. All right, minus 23. Let's see if MBS is right and sitting in the 60s. Yeah, 56. We'll probably drop a couple more, but 56 doesn't matter even if it's 51. You don't get no kingmakers. And if we would have made that freaking shot, we would be in the top 50. That one with the Endbringer. All right, let's finish this up. What's up, Golf Class JD? Wild thing. Now, I know I have plenty of kingmakers, but I played like crap. A minus 11. This one's finishing top 50. I don't care. This is the last one, Mike. I did my front nines yesterday, doing my back nines today. Wild thing. Come on, just imagine yourself in the background up over there playing the video game. They got the music up nice and loud. That's, you know, I'm going for like a whole thing. You know, one thing I'd like to change about the screen over there, I'd like to make it look like an arcade game. You know, like it's almost like you're looking into an arcade, but I'm not very good with that technical stuff. That's what this is all about. Say what? Say what? Oof. I don't know how I screwed that up.
We are young. High on time. We sleep. No promises.
No top, 3 left. Didn't have 3 left. It worked on the front 9. Hopefully we can still reach. I think we can, especially with all the top spin we're going to have.
You can just forget about coming back.
Although this was definitely a sinkable shot with the thorn if it went right.
Great shot. Nice on.
Colt, man, I just knew you'd have something hilarious to say. That's why I had to tag you in that. Alright, I was talking about top spin. Actually, it's backspin that we're going to be using. We are young. Still a little upset about that because, man, that thorn shot is money. Was Golden Tee the one that had like the little white, almost like a cue ball, and you spin it really fast? I remember a golf game, I just don't remember the name of it. And there was a golf game where you kind of like hit it, like, you know, as hard as you could or whatever, without going crazy. Coffins, how you been, buddy? And she got up in his grill. Said, you're going to leave her alone. Because we are young. Oh, yeah, I remember that game. What's up, Tim Carroll? Good to see you, buddy. Glad I saw your name before it disappeared off my screen. Nine four. It's gonna be like 9-7. Ooh, great right is very scary. Okay. Because our yellow ring was right there. I sent those, Colt, I sent those pictures to my daughters. My daughter's like, Dad, that's horrifying. Oh my God. We are young. No one can tell us we're wrong. Oh, Terry McCauley. I have an amazing story. We used to have an arcade. I live on the east side. This was on the west side of Cleveland, so it was kind of a hike, but it was like the only big arcade that was worth going to. They had like a pole position, where you sat in the car. Do I want to tell this story? I'm not glorifying a lifestyle here. I'm just telling a story that I told before. I just don't know if you heard it, Terry. Anyway, on the way to Space Invaders, we were all sharing a cigarette, passing it around the car, and that was one of the best cigarettes I ever had in my life. And I had a lot of cigarettes, up to that point. So, anyway, we get there, and I'm sitting in the pole position car, and oh my God, it wasn't a hallucination. Is that right? Hallucination? It wasn't a hallucination. I was just imagining myself, like there were mountains in the background, and the cars, like kind of going around the track. It's like, telling you to deposit 25 cents. And I'm just sitting there, like in the car. I'm probably looking like this, just watching. And there's mountains in the background. And I'm thinking, I bet you there's a guy, there's got to be multiple people back there in those mountains camping. And, like that just kind of crossed my mind. And I'm just thinking about the people who are camping back in the mountains. That is like way in the background of the video game. And then I'm like, again, I wasn't hallucinating, but I was kind of imagining myself standing on the screen. And what would happen is the cars would come racing out from behind you, and then pole position or game over or something would come spiraling towards you. And I just imagined I was standing there, and the cars took my feet out from under me, and the spinning sign, kind of pushed me back. My buddy Steve, who went with me up there, comes up to the side of the arcade. He's like, "Hey, man, you need a quarter or something?" I'm like, "No, man, I don't need no quarter." Freaking amazing, man. Oh, absolutely, Colt. I'm sure it was. Centipede was awesome. I love Q*bert as well. What was my favorite arcade game? Let me continue playing while I try to think. I'm curious what your favorite arcade games are. Favorite arcade game. If I went to an arcade... Yep, Jeffrey. That was, but it was awesome. It was a good time. It was, I've had the opposite happen. I had bad cigarettes where I remember the guy who gave it to me, who rolled it. I don't know, man. We were back in the woods, and I'm super familiar with the woods, and there was 2 trails to go home, but there wasn't 2 trails. There was one. There was the normal trail, and then there was another trail that went off up into the trees. I remember walking home. It felt like it took me 45 minutes, and I was like 5 minutes away from the house. I was walking like I was marching. 5.8 and 3. This is one of the worst I'd ever had an encounter with. I lost it, I'll tell you as soon as I'm done here. If I tell a good story, I gotta tell a bad one, so people say no.
I broke 1,000 hearts before I met you, and I'll break 1,000 more, baby, before I'm through. I wanna be yours, baby.
So anyway, after what felt like a forever walk, eventually I get to my house, and I'm just like, I'm in a dream right now. I'm in a dream. I'm like, this ain't real. My mom comes to the side door. I'm like, you need to take me to the hospital. Something's wrong. She's like, no, you just need to go to bed. You know, I was a total a-hole to my mom. And then because she wasn't listening to me, I got a little violent, and I punched the house in 2 spots. There's still dents where my fist is, you know, in the aluminum siding. She did end up taking me to the hospital, if I remember correctly. Oh, my God. Anyway, my buddy who provided it, you know, and I wasn't thinking along the lines of I'm going to get you back or anything like that, but he's just laughing his butt off, sitting in the grass, enjoying his little, you know, show that he has. 2 is 79. I shut him up really quick, though. I'm going to overpull by just a little bit. So 9.2, I'm going to go like 9.4. So he's just laughing his butt off like, oh, finally he's barking. Remember when I let him out? He's laughing his butt off at me. To be continued.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more Calvin.
So anyway, he's laughing, and it's not making me mad, but I'm just out of my mind. Like, I think whatever was in it was the stuff that makes people eat other people's faces down in Florida. Because I went right up in his face, like, literally, if the camera was his face, I got like this in his face, and I'm like, you know what? This is a dream. You know, and he's just laughing. I'm like, I could punch you in the face as hard as I can right now, and it won't matter because it's a dream. No one will get hurt. He got stone cold sober, like, in a heartbeat. Anyway, my mom takes me to the hospital, and I remember walking in and seeing this little girl in the waiting room. It's like there was more people in the waiting room, but I just remember seeing this little girl. I had the worst case of cottonmouth that I'd ever had. And this little girl's looking at me, and I'm literally like walking like this, you know, through the emergency room door, and I'm like, my tongue's just doing crazy stuff because it's so dry. And she just looks at me like, the hell's wrong with this guy? She's probably like an 8-year-old girl or something. I remember a nurse coming up to me, asking me if she could get me anything. And I'm like, yeah, water. And then she comes back. You know those mirrors that are there to make sure you don't steal? I don't even know if they still have them, but they always put them in a corner of a store. So I was like, yeah, can I have some water? She comes up in my face, and her like nose is coming out at me and everything, like she's in one of those mirrors. She's like, you can't have anything till the doctor sees you. And I'm just like, why the hell did you ask? Anyway, yeah, that was probably my worst ever experience. Okay. That poor little girl. Someone back then, there was no Google or anything, but based on my symptoms, a couple people told me it sounded like angel dust, which I don't even know what angel dust is. I never really got into the heavy stuff. I have had things that were laced before, but not with my knowledge. But yeah, I'll never forget either, but I prefer to think about the pole position. That was amazing. What's up, Brian Coldsart? Spence, good to see you, man. You ran a 10K. You sound like my soon-to-be son-in-law. Awesome. All that matters is that you finish, man. I don't care if you walked across the finish line. Solace, I feel like I didn't say hi to you. I missed a bunch of people. I'm sorry, guys.
Close your eyes, give me your hand. Do you feel my heart beating?
I'm gonna go 9-8 down here. No. 9-7. Probably closer to 9-5. Always short. I even tried cutting it off. Nice, Brian. 15th. Awesome. I think that's amazing, man. I used to have awesome endurance when I was boxing. I could be out, I could train for like 4 or 5 hours in the ring, practically nonstop. No rounds or anything, just, sparring and everything. But running a mile would take so much out of me, let alone like a 10K. And now that I, kind of let myself go, my greatest gift, which was my endurance, I no longer have. I have anti-endurance. My endurance is so low, if you're near me, you can listen carefully and hear your endurance escaping from your pores to get away from me. But hopefully that's all going to change as I'm like 2 weeks back in on MyFitnessPal. I lost 100 pounds before. I could do it again. Hey man, running a marathon is huge. And a 10K is a real marathon. Like, I know they have, like, half marathons and things like that. My, soon-to-be son-in-law, he runs these weird ones. Like, they're, like, in the woods, and there's, like, climbing up, like, dirt hills. We don't have mountains or anything like that here in Ohio. Well, we got some decent hills. My daughter did I don't think it was a 10K, I think it was a partial, but she finished. I was so proud of her. I couldn't do a partial.
Someone always playing Operation Games. Who cares? They're always changing. Operation Games. We just have to dance here.
Great shot.
Someone stole the stage. They call us irresponsible. Rise off the page. Plays the mama. Listen to the radio.
I was looking right at it and I didn't even. Damn it. Well, it's not a big deal. We're going to be very close to minimum. So I'll be able to count out the rings anyway. Okay, you're right. I used the wrong word though, Spence. I meant to say 10K. I mean, he has completed marathons. It's like his thing, you know. He's got like, I don't know if they do that where you live, but like when you complete them, instead of getting like a trophy or something, which, you know, I'm sure if you finish way up front, you get a trophy. But he gets lanyards.
Who rides a wrecking ball into our guitars? Don't tell us you need us. We're the silver moons. Looking for America. Crawling through your schools. Don't you remember?
I don't know if the lanyard thing is just an Ohio thing or... All he wanted was a beer. Oh, that sucks. Need a little bit more. Yeah, I agree with you, Tim. But yeah, I just used the wrong word. Like 10K is like it's just a popular saying, so I assume 10K was a marathon. I know, like I said, I know he completed marathons, but don't they have something like half marathons or something? I think that's what my daughter ran in. Maybe she did complete the whole marathon. I don't want to, like, you know, give her less credit than what she deserves. I'm just not 100% sure. But she got her lanyard. Okay, thank you, Solace. I thought so. I wasn't certain. But she got herself a lanyard. I know saying lanyard sounds goofy, but, you know, it means something. It's awesome. I'll take it. I think I should be able to reach with some top spin. Hopefully.
Perfect shot.
Oh yeah. Not even a question.
Perfect shot.
Oh, hot. Oh, come on. I don't know if it's this one. One of my accounts is a challenge where I got to hit in from the fringe. Of course, I'm right off the fringe. Good night, Tim. That's amazing, Colt. I've never done anything like that. "36 laps? I love to swim, but I don't think I've ever done anything close to no 36 laps.
Perfect shot.
Don't wish it away. Don't look at it like it's forever. Between you and me,
Didn't we screw something up here last time?
the things can only get better.
Maybe we didn't. I don't know.
And while I'm away, just got demons inside. And it won't be long before you and me run.
Elton John, man, you're a goat. I guess that's why they call it the blues. Barry, was I coming in short? There's just a smidgen. That's actually a scientific term in Golf Clash. A smidgen. the flip? It's always something, ain't it? On the next part 3. Oh, I appreciate you trying to help. I'm sure the little bit of less backspin here didn't cause me to go into the sand anyway. I've always wanted to own like an arcade. It's just not practical. You know, it takes up so much room. Oh, I never answered my question. What was my favorite video game when I used to play? I don't know if I had one. It should. Oh no, I did. They actually didn't have it at the arcade. They had it in a grocery store. They only had one arcade game in this grocery store, and it was Punch-Out. It was the one where you were like the green see-through guy. That was my favorite arcade game. Solve, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Guess that's why they call me the Blues. Both my dogs are laying on the bed, butt to butt, but they're both looking at me. God, I love them dogs. Now we lost another shot there. Looks like neither's going to be top 50. Oh, this is so ugly. Second last hole. Go with the navigator here. Yeah, slightly less backspin on this one. I got you, Barry. $10-4. I think it's going to be about like 10. Call it 11. Ah! I can't hit perfect on a par 3.
Scusate, ricomincio.
Hey, we could chip in from the fringe, though. If this is that account. Donkey Kong. No. We can't say Nintendo, Brian. Although I think Punch-Out might have been one of my favorite games on Nintendo, too. This is going and putting a quarter into an arcade machine. Nintendo doesn't count. Yeah, I think it is Punch-Out.
But a slow blowing dream that your fear seems to hide deep inside your mind.
I got a surprise this time, Solve. It's awesome to see you, bro.
Cry. Silent tears full of pride. In a world
Let's see if it gives me a little challenge thing. If not, it was the other account. One of them is Chip In from the Fringe. Why were leg warmers a thing? Like, what did leg warmers actually do? I never understood that. I think it was just a fashion statement. Oh, we do have a inside chance at a minus 24, but I don't know. I don't know, guys. And ladies. Oh, this is it. All comes down to this. Ah, Chris, I think you're right. It did say Tour 9 or better. And I think we get Tour 9 chests here. So yeah, that sucks. Alright, hopefully we don't hit that weird spot again where we go jetting way up high. Playing Raiden. I remember a game called Ninja Gaiden. And then I also remember a game, Mortal Kombat, had a person named Raiden in it. Yeah, because of the movie Flashdance. I just, you know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. I don't think that, like, they're ugly or anything. I just, it's just weird. It's a sock with no foot. And it's like as heavy as like a coat sleeve. Like, do you want your calves to sweat? Like, I just don't understand the purpose of it. I never looked at a woman with leg warmers and go, oh, that's ugly, you know? But I don't know. Why was that a thing? Flashdance, that's a great answer. See, his went kind of high too. Ooh, bounce over. I was hoping for a bail. Tekken was great. There's no way this guy singing is the same guy that sings Toto. Not Toto, Africa. I bless the rains. Okay, that looks like a better bounce. But again, I really think we need the Kingmaker. We need that one extra side spin, I guess. Even though it says only to use 2 right spin, I always end up in the rough. But as long as we don't get a disconnect, we'll definitely get the eagle here.
Great shot. Nice on.
I don't remember. Double Dragon was awesome. I love Double Dragon too. I don't remember ever hitting a pinball machine and getting a free game. I remember like being afraid of like a tilt or something. I was never rough with pinball machines. I didn't even know that was a thing. Solve, thank you very much, man. Can we get Solve some love in the chat? What can I play for you, bro? 55 NOK. Oh my God, we hit perfect. If I did the Jared measurement right here. Do I know how to end a stream or not?
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more Calvin.
A walk-off Albie, that's right, man. That felt good.
Running like a Hellcat.
And I would have never made that shot if it wasn't for...
Attention. Here you went to Jared.
He went to Jared's. Okay, so we're in 30th place. What are we, like middle of the pack or bottom for 25? We're kind of in the bottom half. So let's see what the bottom half of 24 looks like. Okay, so I probably would have been fluctuating right around 50th. So if you look at that, let's just assume I would have been 48th place. Instead of being in 48th, one shot got me to 30th. Amazing. Amazing. Great notes. First of all, I would not have made that shot without Jared, but also I wouldn't have made that shot without Johnny either because he said to play it at 20%. And Jared says you play the Nirvana shot. If you watch Nirvana School or whatever it's called, you do minus 30. So that's why I did minus 10, because I added 20%, because that's what Ball Breakers said to do. And it went in. I don't know if you guys care or not. I'm not trying to extend this any longer, but I am going to watch that replay. What a freaking amazing way to go out. This shot was worth what, like 15 positions. So what I'm doing, just to explain it to you, is you stretch it out to max and you see where it's at with the hole. I considered that 100% because where the bullseye is, it would actually be like 103% or 105%. Then you do the minus 30, but you still have the elevation, which was plus 20. So that's why I went to minus 10, line it up without any spin, made my adjustment, had no pressure on me to hit perfect because I didn't think I was going to make the shot. And when I hit perfect, I knew there was an opportunity. I've dropped a couple of these because of Jared. Amazing. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, Solve. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate all you guys here. What's up, No Breakfast, man? We're coming in now.
Come on, man.
Awesome to see you all. Have a wonderful week coming up. I hope you enjoyed your weekend. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.